The yolk is what you should give to your under 1 year old baby. For the egg white, eat it. Okay? My child eats it. My child has been eating it for 1 year and going to 2 years. She is 5 years and nothing has happened to us. Mothers, we get coconut head. We know the hair word. There are some food that we're not supposed to give to our children that are below 1 year, but we dey give am. Why? Eh? This is an awareness video, okay? Okay, it's true. I've not introduced myself. Please pardon me. If you're seeing this face for the first time, welcome to my channel. I'm Nelly's Corner, a mom vlogger, content creator that stays in Oyo, but I am from Imo State. They are all in Nigeria, okay? Please, if you have not joined this family, do well to hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up because I'm coming to scatter this table. So there are some foods that are very harmful to your child, especially for children who are under 1 year old. Yeah, you know, these first 2 years of their life, don't joke with it, okay? Because it's their formation age. That is when they form both their cognitive reasoning, their development, everything. Please don't joke with it. They need all the nutrients in these first 2 years of their life. All the nutrients. They don't need chaff in their food. Even if you don't believe in healthy eating as an adult, these children, they need it in their life. So what am I saying? There are some foods you're not meant to give to your child that are below 1 year. Foods like honey. At that age when your child starts taking pap, I will come to the pap aspect now. But at the age where your child starts taking pap, most mothers add honey or sugar to their children's pap to make it sweet. It's very wrong. Honey is not for children below 1 year. Honey can be affected by some bacteria that can be found on the surfaces, even in dust. Those bacteria can affect honey. And when you give that child that is below 1 year that honey, it has some adverse effects on that child. The learned people will call it infant botulism. Yes, infant botulism. I'll drop the name here. This is the adverse effect it has on your baby. What are the symptoms of this infant botulism? Weakness of the muscle, weakness of general weakness, always throwing up, always tired, constipation, trouble in breathing. Instead of giving your child honey, please go for date syrup. I have a detailed video on how to make a date syrup. Date syrup, the date itself has what do they call it though? I might not be using all those scientific terms, okay, but it has something in it that fights bacteria. I mean the date. This date can also be called dabino. Yeah, some people know it as dabino, some people know it as date. I'll be attaching the picture here. So instead of giving that your child that is below 1 year honey, go for date syrup. That date syrup is very easy to make, okay, and very sweet on its own. Very sweet. You can add it to your child's pap. Trust me, that child will finish the pap. You can add it to your child's tea. Finish. Very sweet. So replace your honey with date syrup. Next meal that most mothers give to their child, in short, they'll tell you, my child eats it. My child has been eating it for 1 year and going to 2 years. She is 5 years and nothing has happened to it. If you see how most mothers defend this unhealthy eating in children, especially on Facebook groups, you weep for some mothers. So the next one I want to talk about now is noodles. That is, most mothers, they swear on their life that noodles is good for their child. But even us as an adult, we don't need too much noodles in our life because noodles contains a lot of sodium My fan is on. I don't know whether it's affecting the sound of this video. Let me turn it off. Okay. So children, their liver is still growing. Okay, they don't need that excess sodium in their body. Yeah, sodium simply means, let me say, salt. I'm not a scientific person here, I'm not a science student. Sodium, whenever I hear sodium, just think of salt. Okay, children, they don't need too much salt in their body because it's going to damage their liver, the kidney, either of them. It is going to damage their organ, hair. And noodles is very high in sodium. Apart from that, noodles is over processed to the extent that it has no nutritional value. So why give your child chaff? Yeah, it's just like give your child chaff. Some people will claim they prepare it with a lot of vegetable, a lot of carrots, all those things to make it healthy. They don't use the seasoning that it comes with. But I still maintain it's of no use. At least, even if you must give your child noodles, maybe above 2 years. Yes. And while preparing that noodles, you parboil and you pour away the water, because these noodles are preserved with wax. You know when you cook noodles, how weak and jiggly it can be. So have you ever thought of what makes those noodles to come together in one form like this? It's nothing but wax. Wax are used to make them look strong for easy packaging. And that wax is very, very unhealthy and can damage your child's organs. So why go for noodles? Even if you must go for noodles, at least after 2 years of their life or 3 years of their life, you cook it. As long as you cook it in a healthy way, that's fine. But for me, my children, no noodles till after 3 years. Maybe when I'm eating, I will just give them. But me buying it a carton for them, it's a no for me here. Okay, so the next one in my list here is salt. When you are preparing food for your child, especially child that is under 1 year, please resist every temptation that is saying, this food is not sweet, let me add salt. Don't add salt to your child's meal. I have a video where I prepared unripe plantain porridge. Yeah, I will put the link in my description box if I remember. There are so many links I'm putting in the description box. Please do check them out, okay? They are very important videos I've made in the past. So while preparing your child's unripe plantain porridge or smashed potato, don't be tempted to add salt. Children, they don't need salt. They don't need salt in their food. Even if you must add just a pinch, but it's useless adding a pinch. Just go for no salt, because that salt can increase their risk of heart disease and also damage their kidney. Okay, even us as adults, we are even told to cut down the amount of salt we put in our food. There are some people who don't even put these seasoning cubes in their food, and they are okay with it. Just short, salt is not good for children. Even we as an adult, we are advised to mind the quantity of salt you put in our food, because salt can also increase your risk of hypertension, yes, high BP. So salt in children's food is a no. The next one I want to talk about is sugar. Yeah, sugar falls for honey too. Replace your sugar with dates. I've talked about honey, so don't go for sugar, okay? I will always advise date syrup. So the next one in my list is golden morn. The people who made golden morn said it's an infant, sorry, it is a toddler cereal. Yeah, and toddler is from 3 years. They specified it in the golden morn pack. Yeah, even if you Google it, you see from 3 years above. But we get coconut head. Here I'm sitting in front of the chair. I am sitting in front of the chair. Just I am sitting on that table. I am breaking that table that I'm sitting on top. Golden Morn is not for children that are 3 years below. That's 3 years below. Golden Morn is best for 3 years and above. Yeah. The people who produce the Golden Morn has told us that it is not an infant cereal. Infant means 1 year to 3 years, and 1 year to 2 years, 0 months to 3 years. Yes, that should be infant. Then toddler should be 3 years and above. Abi what? I don't know. Instead of giving your child Golden Morn, why don't you go for infant baby cereals that are from 6 months to 36 months? 36 months is 3 years. Yes, thereby you are sure of what you are giving to your baby, so that you don't cause future damage to that child's health. Yes. So the next one is custard. Most Why will you give your child custard? Custard is mere corn flour added with vanilla and egg yolk. Just Is it egg yolk? Dried egg yolk, colouring. Yeah, colouring. Then mix together. It's not healthy at all for your baby. Just a quick reminder, these meals I'm mentioning are foods that are not healthy for your underage baby. Underage here is 1 year down. Okay. Most mothers say custard is what my child takes and is good for them. No, why give your child custard when there is pap, millet pap that has combination of millet, guinea corn, yellow corn, dates, ginger. All these are natural things that when your child eats it, it will benefit the child's health even in future. They are all naturally made. You're the one that will process it. You see everything, what goes in. Anyone your baby does not like, you remove it. Pap is just the best for your child up to 1 year and even more. Maybe from 2 or 3 years, you can introduce custard. Yeah. So replace that custard with pap. Pap is the best option day in, day out. I have a lot of pap recipe on this channel. Check them in my description box. I'll be dropping the links there. Custard is just corn flour. It's made from corn flour, vanilla, vanilla essence. Is it vanilla essence? Vanilla flavor. Last but not the least on my list, the last but not the least on my list is the egg whites. Yeah, this one is from children, yes, below 1 year, just like others. Egg white. Why I said egg white? It doesn't mean that egg white is not healthy. Egg white is very healthy, but you don't give it to children that are below 1 year because of what? Choking. For you to crush egg white and enjoy egg white, I mean the white part of an egg, you must have teeth. Yes, teeth that will crush it to a very smooth paste. Even as an adult, you've eaten egg white, it doesn't come out so smooth, unlike the yolk. The yolk, once you put it inside your mouth, it has dissolved. Yeah. So the yolk is what you should give to your under 1 year old baby. For the egg white, eat it. Okay. Eat it yourself as the mother. Don't give it to your baby to avoid choking. Okay, because I'm sure that a 1 year old baby will not have all her teeth or his teeth complete to crush egg white. Okay, so even if you must give egg white, short, don't give. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it as the mother. Okay. So having said all this, if you know any other harmful food that most mothers give to their child, okay, drop it in the comment section. I hope you have picked at least one or two things from this video, because this channel is all about new mothers. Okay, orientating, giving new mothers orientation on how to take care of their child, because it's a process. Okay, even me as a second time mom, I be third time mom. I'm still learning. Yeah, you don't, it's not something you learn everything. Okay, so this channel is all about giving you guides so you don't make mistake that some experienced mothers have made in their life. Okay, and also make right choices for your child. Okay, it's just in your hands to pick the one you can pick and leave the one you want to leave. So having said all this, let me draw the curtains here. This video is becoming long. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please do me the favor, like this video, give the video a thumbs up. Yes, that's like the video. Click on the red subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. For now, bye bye.